The Baylor Bears, they thrust themselves into the national spotlight thanks to an opportunistic offense and a dominant defense that turned a corner this year and will slug it out with another one of the nation's best in Georgia. And for more on this defensive chess match, let's bring in sports director Matt Roberts, who anchors our coverage from the Big Easy. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Mandy. Yeah, absolutely. Two of the better defensive minds in college football going head-to-head in this one. Baylor's Phil Snow, Georgia's Kirby Smart, going against each other in a buckle-up-your-chin-strap kind of game tomorrow night.
Defensively, this is by far the best defense we faced.
Georgia's defense comes with plenty of billing in a conference that prides itself on that side of the football.
I think they've only given up one rushing touchdown all year, and they do a great job covering receivers. So we have a big challenge on our hands.
But the Bulldogs can learn a thing or two from what Phil Snow and the staff at Baylor are doing, and they actually tried earlier this year.
It just jumps off the screen at you. We've taken, actually, during the year, we look at other teams that are doing well. Baylor was one of the teams that we had picked in our off week and saying, hey, what can we take from what they do to make us better?
The Bears made a well-documented defensive change this year, playing with 3 down linemen instead of 4.
We got to the end of this past season, we lost some D linemen to the NFL, and we said, who are our best players? What's our best package? We went back and looked, and we were in the 3 down. We were just way more successful.
That change, normally not conducive to more pressure from the defensive line, resulted in 43 sacks this season, 18 more than they had in 2018.
Our players a year ago looked at how many sacks we had and said, Coach, we'll never get to 40. Now, they didn't tell me that until we got to 40, right? They said, Coach, we thought you were nuts.
Combine that with Baylor's 30 takeaways, and they joined Clemson as the only FBS team to collect 40 sacks and 30 turnovers this year.
There's things that go into that, but the big thing is it contagious? If you get enough guys that like the turnover deal and have a knack for it, then the other guys start to really feed on it.
Yeah, one thing that's also helped this Baylor defense is their ability to cut down on some of those big plays. They led the Big 12 this year in yards of 20, or the fewest plays of 20 yards or more given up. It's going to be a tough test for Jake Fromm and that Georgia offense. I'll have much more from the Bears here in NOLA, but until then, with the Bears at the Sugar Bowl, I'm Matt Roberts.